Hey guys, how's it going? Sorry there for the delay. I literally wasn't actually looking at the time. I literally was not looking at the time, and it's 2 minutes later. I'm sorry about that, but welcome to the start of the stream, guys. We are doing some more device mod development. Now, if you're not aware and you weren't here yesterday, I mentioned that I'm actually going to Melbourne this weekend. So this is going to be the last live stream until Monday night, because, you know, I'm not going to be able to stream Friday night. I'm going to be in Melbourne. And basically my flights on Sunday are pretty much, you know, I get back at I think like 9:30, 10 o'clock, well, my time. So obviously I start live streams at 9 p.m. and by the time, you know, I get back, I'm going to be tired, you know, so Monday is going to be when the next stream is happening. So this is going to be the last one until Monday. But yeah, it's going to be fun nonetheless. Now, it's not going to be a 2-hour live stream because I need to have a shower. And I'm gonna try and edit a video real quickly which shows you guys how to you know, set up the device API using the brand new, I mean, actually, now that I think about it, it's actually outdated again, because everything keeps changing. It's so hard to actually create tutorials. Maybe I'll make this a 2-hour live stream. Mind you, I still gotta have a shower, and I don't want to go to a shower. I don't want to have a shower late, so but yeah, regardless, if you guys are oh, well, basically, okay, let me start that again. First, what I'm going to do is quickly show you guys what has changed, because some things have changed. Now, if you're not aware, I actually just released a brand new API version which includes the brand new icons. So a lot of people on here, or on the Discord server, have been waiting for this update because they wanted to implement all these icons into their own applications. If you guys actually aren't a part of this server, there's a link in the description below, and you just go to downloads here, download the brand new one. You can start developing with it, and it adds in a bunch of new icons. Now, I actually added in some more icons off stream yesterday, because, you know, I just like to develop. I just like to create the icons. I think, you know, it's relaxing, it's fun. I see all you guys in the chat right there. I see all you guys eating cheese and crackers. No, I'm not at the moment. Why am I going to Melbourne? I'm going there for PAX, the gaming convention. You might have heard of it. You know, there's like PAX East, PAX West in America. Well, there's a PAX Australia. So I'm going to the Australian version of it, which is going to be, you know, fun. It's going to be fun. I'm actually, you know, making a video there, doing stuff with Lenovo, and yeah, it's going to be a fun time. We got a couple of parties to go to as well, which is going to be dope. I'm excited for those, but it's going to be a really fun weekend. I'm going to be so tired afterwards. I'm always tired after PAX. This is my 3rd year now in a row, so I'm always super duper tired. But yeah, let's go check out these new icons. So boom, the tingles. Did you guys see the new video clip he just released? He actually released a video clip for that song. It's crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Let me know if you've seen it in the chat, because he went to like tons of places around the world just to film this video clip. Are you going to vlog too? I don't think I'm going to be vlogging. I'm not going to be vlogging. I'm creating a video. It's still going to be my own video. It's not for them. It's still going to be my own video, but it's going to be a dope video. I wanted to do like a dope edit, basically. I want to do a dope edit, and I mean, a lot of, yeah. We've discovered a bug here. Somebody's already reported, but as you can see, tooltips are not being rendered, because pretty much what happened, what I changed around with the actual API is that stuff can no longer be rendered off the content area, which is useful, especially if you're developing a game. That is going to be very, very useful for you. However, a problem that I've done is I've put it at the wrong position in code. So pretty much, you know, stuff like, you know, as you can see here, it's not being, the tooltip ain't being rendered properly. So I've got to fix it up so it only cuts off the kind of the first render pass of applications, because the tooltip is the second render pass. It's kind of an overlay basically, so I gotta fix that up. But as you can see down here, have a look at all this stuff. So I think we added the wrench, but I've added this forbidden icon. You guys are probably familiar with that. It's like a circle with a line through it. We've added a music icon, maybe kind of create some sort of music thing. I've added the eyedropper. We've got dots vertical, dots horizontal. Now, I need to get you guys' opinions on this. What do you think about, like, see how I've colored, like, one of the dots in cyan, and same for the horizontal? I've kind of used that same color scheme throughout these ones here. Because these are kind of like, I don't know, expand, shrink, sort, font. All these, I kind of just put them as the same color. I'm not sure, I don't know if I like it enough, maybe, because like pretty much if I was going to do something like this, it would have been consistent throughout all the icons. So I might actually might restore these just back to white. This one I might change around so that colors may be different. And then maybe the sort will just all be white again. I'll keep them with the cyan. But let me know what you think. Where's the cog icon? I actually tried to do the cog icon. It is impossible. Like, to get something that, looks good at a 10x10 resolution is very, very difficult. Especially with the type of angles that it has. It's got too many angles in it to actually do it. And I can't just do I can't do like 4 teeth on the cog. I have to at least do 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to at least do 6 teeth to actually, or no, 5 teeth to actually make it look like a good cog. So yeah, pretty much it's very, very difficult. I'll tell you that right now. Add an option to enable off app rendering false by default on adding component constructors. I don't know, because pretty much how I think about how this whole sort of cutting it off is how real applications work. Like, there's no way for Minecraft to render its stuff outside here, it's impossible. Like, I can do overlays because that's like a legitimate thing where like a tooltip can render outside of it, kind of like this, how it's rendering outside. But for stuff that's like inside of an application, I feel like it's best for it to stay inside only. That's just gonna be, I feel like that's how it should work. If you can give me a real proper, like a real like good real world case where you would want to render off screen, let me know then. But otherwise, it has to be a really, really good one to convince me to change that. Otherwise, it's probably not going to happen. Or not because of clickjacking. What? That didn't sound right. Hey, when will you update the mod for public release? I have tried the API and failed miserably. Thanks. I want to get a new version out. It's just not ready for public release. Like, you're gonna download this mod and it's just not, like, you're gonna download it and it's not gonna be any, it's basically, if you've downloaded the one previously and you update to this one, it's not really gonna be any different. I'll tell you that right now. It's not gonna be any different. The only thing, like, it probably seems like nothing's happening, but there's tons of stuff happening in the background which is only useful for developing applications, pretty much. So nothing has changed, like visually. It's only changed in the background because I'm giving more options for developers. But what do you guys, I didn't know if you saw it, but what do you guys think about these new icons here? So which one is your favorite from? We got the forbidden, the music, the eyedropper, the dots, expand, shrink, sort, and font icons. Which one is your favorite from those that I just mentioned there? Because they're the ones I added off stream. I added those ones off stream. And I'm going to try and get some... What the heck? My, like, thing... Oh, whoops. My, my desktop audio thing is now... Huh. Okay. I don't know what's going on there. My desktop audio levels thing on OBS is now at the top instead of the middle. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. Hold up. I was going to get that going anyway. Let's get some music going. Music, 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 cause we need music or I'm boring for the whole entire stream. Not really, cause I'm the best. Not really. Yeah, that's kind of annoying now that it's at... Why is it there? Get down. No, mixer, hold up. Maybe I can... I don't know. Why is that like that? Yeah. 10 questions, science still can't answer. Why did the desktop audio... Was that too loud? I don't know what happened to it. It like did its own thing. Alright, there we go. Short. Someone said low. I said these ones, not all of them. I only said these ones. I like expand and shrink. Yeah, they're pretty good. Short, forbidden, and music. Will you get copyright when you're playing copyrighted songs in the stream? No, I won't, because I'm using no copyright sound. If you're aware, you know, oh, it's a YouTube channel, but they offer music to YouTubers so they can actually put them in their videos and monetize them freely. Alright. So, what we're actually going to do in this stream today now, it's not going to be a long one, but you know, I thought we did a lot of icon stuff, we've done a lot of icon stuff, let's go ahead, let's do some coding stuff, because we've got to actually, there's a couple of bugs I want to fix up. There's a couple of bugs that I want to fix up, so if we actually go, I'm going to go pop over to my GitHub real quickly. Now, I'm not going to be able to pushing these updates. I'm not going to be pushing these updates straight away because I know I released a new version and people have submitted issues already. But pretty much, we're going to fix up some of the errors here. So this is where the scissor is happening. As you can see, we are doing pretty much, let me just fix this up a little tad. Just pop that open. Alright, there we go. All sorted. But this is here, this is where the scissor is happening, so this is what happens to cut off that content. However, we need to change this so it happens inside of layout here, I think. Let me double check. Render, yeah, here. So we need to do this actual here instead. And this is going to be better anyway. It's going to be better anyway. So pretty much we've just got to... I think, hold on, let's layout. What do dialogues use? Dialogues use layouts too, don't they? Yeah, okay. Alright, I'm just gonna have some of this. Got some food. So let's grab that. I mean, this is gonna make it easier anyway, because all we have to do now is X, Y, width and height. Really super duper easy. Then copy that. And then pop that down the bottom here. And we are Gucci in the Louis store. So this is where the actual rendering of the tooltip happens. So this is called after this has happened. So that's called after this has happened. So whatever, it won't apply, the scissor won't apply to this anymore. So if we actually go ahead and let's close that off, let's close both of these off. Let's load this up. And we should have fixed that bug, so that's going to close that issue. Yeah, I want to tell you guys about some updates. Hold up. I didn't do this at the start. If you guys are enjoying the stream so far or excited for the rest of this live stream, go ahead and snap that like button. We need it snapped right in half. And if you guys, as always, you know the drill. If you want to get a shout out in this live stream right at the end, go to my Twitter profile, follow me on there, link is in the description below, and then retweet the latest tweet that says retweet for a shout out, and I'll shout out your name right at the end. A ton of you guys always ask for shout outs, so if you want to get a shout out, go to the end, go to my Twitter, retweet the latest tweet there, follow me as well, and I'll shout out your name right at the end. Now don't worry, this will be up my channel later on, so if you're not here at the end, you'll be able to, you know, watch the video back on my channel and hear your shout out. There we go, we've plugged it in. Let's go into the world here. Have to do that daily plug. I have to do that plug for the live stream. Cray, use IntelliJ, but you're not using the Dracula theme. How could you? Because I don't want... Because if I use the Dracula theme, because I use the actual, you know, I kind of use it as a lighting source for my face. Otherwise I'm going to be dark. Plus, I've got a backlight on. You know, I don't care. Use what you want. I'd like to use it, but I just don't. Also, I changed like a ton. I changed everything to look like Eclipse, because that's what, when I transferred from over to Eclipse to IntelliJ, I just didn't like the highlighting of everything. So I changed all the colors around to match Eclipse, and the same with the font, everything like that. Same with the keyboard shortcuts. Changed everything to match Eclipse. So the transfer from one to another was really, really easy. It didn't even feel like, you know, I was changing anything, except that IntelliJ was faster. Alright, so we were checking out if things are working correctly now, and it looks like it is. So there we go, we fix up the bug with the you know, not rendering tooltips correctly or anything to do with overlays. And somebody was proposing before, you know, if they want to be able to render stuff off the actual application, and yeah, if you want to, there is that render overlay method. So you can use that to just render stuff off screen if you want to. However, highly not recommended, and I don't recommend you do that at all, because even if you have something off the screen, you're not going to be able to click it, because I test if your click is inside the content area. But there we go. So that is fixed. Now, a good thing as well is on the Discord server here now, we've got a commits channel. Now, obviously not a not something you can actually write to, but pretty much it comes up with every single commit that I do, so you can actually see the progress of what's happening, because I always commit during the day, and you guys don't really see that progress unless you actually go to my repository and check it out for yourself. But this is more of like a real-time view of what is happening with the device API. Alright, seems to be all Gucci, but if you guys want to talk about the live stream or anything like that, make sure you go to the off-topic section. These here are only for the device API. Talking about anything off-topic here. Looks like somebody has closed the issue. Hey, I was going to close it. I was going to close it myself. He got to me before it. No, I was going to close it. All right, let's just go fixed scissor. To overlay. Fixes. What's 13? 14. Now, which one was it? Which one did he close? I just want to reference it anyway. 14. I did that in the master. God damn it. I'm supposed to do that in the core. Whoops. I was supposed to do that in the core. And then you'll see here, boom, there's my commit that I just made. So really cool. All right. Yeah, you don't want to scroll up in the general general chat crate. All right. I won't do that. I won't do that at all. All right. So that is that fixed. Let's check what else we've actually got to do here. Alright, so GitHub. 32 people and only 21 likes. You gotta snap that like button, guys. Who's here and hasn't snapped that like button yet? Because if you haven't, then there's an issue. There's a little bit of an issue here. So go ahead, snap that like button right now. Context from combo boxes don't render mouse overs correctly. Okay, this is pretty simple fix, and it's something to do with the laptop in the core here. Did I switch that over? Yeah, I did. Alright, dope. Dope and Gucci. Alright, so this is to do with where is it? Something to do with context. Where is this happening? Alright, context, application bar, context, window render, content render, layout. This has got to be so laptop I equals 0 and context window active. So this is only gonna be when if it's inside of the context. So if it's inside the context, then render. Alright. We can sort that out. There's probably something in click here. Yeah, here we go. Copy this. Boolean. I think that's it. Alright, so drop down. Don't like that it's being only used once. It kind of seems a little bit silly. We'll just have a flippin' long line. So inside content and doesn't equal. Alright, hold up. Do that. All right, there we go. So let's test that out. We can potentially test it out. All right, here we go. Stop this. Load it back up again. This may be the last stream I can make for a while, as post-college starts again Monday. Damn it, Yoshi! Nah, it's alright, dude. The only buggy thing is one type of chat display. The one where you write has a problem with the scroll to bottom button. What? But if you guys have any suggestions for this mod, do let me know in chat, or you can go to Discord, post it in suggestions here. Always take a look at it. One thing I want to talk about real quickly. Now, if you're a developer, or if you're not a developer, this isn't going to affect you at all, so don't worry. You might just be watching this live stream because you just want some entertainment for the night. But if you are a developer, changes may be happening now. It might not actually affect you. But pretty much right. I want to implement an XML system for for basically applications, or for layouts, I should say. So pretty much, because I want to create like a UI designer, right? However, there's no way for me to export that. Like, I can export it into some Java code that you can copy and paste, but that's so bad. That is so bad, that if it just generates Java code and you copy and paste, it's so bad. And there's no way to really load that back up. I would have to create my own. I would have to save like project, load project, and then export, and the export version would be the bit you copy and paste. The import and the export would just be so you can retain the data back in the UI designer. But pretty much I want to implement an XML system, which will most likely be the main way you create applications, and it's going to be really simple. Don't worry. If you're familiar with like Android development, you're going to have an easy time. And even if you don't create an application already, you're going to have an easy time, because you know, one, you won't have to initialize components anymore. You won't have to initialize them, which is really good on your part. You won't have to initialize components. Two, you don't have to initialize, like, let's say you only need to like apply properties to stuff you want to like actually apply properties to. So let's say you add in a label, you don't even have to touch that in code. It's just all through XML. But maybe there's a button where you want to add a click listener, then yeah, you do that in code. But for the other stuff that don't need any sort of stuff with it, then you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. So that's going to be a big change that will be happening. Plus, a good thing about implementing this XML system as well is that means we can add better localizations. So, you know, when you let's say I have a button that says OK, that might be different in a different language. So you get me? You done know. Alrighty. Oops. So this is where I feel like I can test it out, maybe. Let's try just create a test application real quickly, because I want to like actually verify that, you know, this actually does work. By the way, call me Whip. All right. I know. Don't have a crappy username. Then it wouldn't have happened. Nah, your username's not crap, but don't have a confusing username. Alright, so we need a combo box. I don't know, string. five, and new string. I shouldn't do that actually. Let's see, hold up, new string. Oh, I could probably just do... Oh no, let's actually put some stuff in it actually. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, nothing fancy. And then we just need to do like a button equals new button 5, and then let's say 20 from the top. Hopefully that's not too far. 50 wide, 20 high, and then be like highlight button, I don't know, majestic. Something like that. So the idea is when I bring down this combo box list, the actual context is going to be overlaid over the top of the button. And basically, if I'm hovering over the button, the context there, the button isn't going to turn to its hovering color. Alright, let's load it up. Put a button under the combo box. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Add user accounts on laptops so you can hack into others' laptop notes. Nah, I don't think I'm going to be adding user accounts. Basically, laptops are going to be personal. You're going to be able to add in some sort of block combination lock to lock people out. Obviously, you can give that passcode to somebody so they can actually get in. But it's not going to be user accounts. I'm going to try to find a security flaw. I don't think you're going to find any kind of security flaws in a laptop. I mean, there's going to be no way for you to actually do that. Literally, the worst virus you could create. I mean, you're not even going to be able to get one in the mod. Basically, you're not even going to be able to create a virus in the mod. It's impossible. You can't inject code. You can't execute code. All of it's already loaded in before you've even actually get in here. And then if you just, you know, straight up just want to corrupt everything, you can just delete the tile entity. Pretty simple. Delete the tile entity. But then you're considered hacking, and then server owner will ban you, so. Alright, so was our test application, boom. So we should notice if we go over, well, we can't see it actually. Let's move. Maybe down to 30. $40. 45. Alright, so as you can see, we can see that button there, but there we go. Yeah, there we go. Alright, cool. So as you can see, when I'm actually over the context here, it doesn't highlight that button. Even though like the button starts from up here, when that context is open, it doesn't detect that it's hovering it. Plus it also, you know, doesn't is that not? Okay, I think I gotta fix it up. So it seems like that is fixed. So let's go ahead and make sure we're all Gucci. Fixed content. Fixed. Fixed. Okay. Some person's like closing the commit now. 100%. Her applications. Applications. No. That's not active. Now not active when text is applications now not active when context is open. The mouse also has to be in the context. No, I didn't close it. Damn it. Didn't close it. Someone close it. Did they close it? He closed it. He closed it. Alright, what bugs have we got to go still? Some images. Fixed. Alright, hold on. I was gonna do some commit over or comment on. Let me just grab. Fixed in. Whoops. Alright, there we go. Fixed another issue. And it seems like we're all Gucci in terms of issues. Now, there is a couple more. However, I need some more information on it, which I don't have at the moment. So I'm going to leave that until later on to actually fix up. What we actually might do now is start. If we switch over, so sync this up. What we're gonna do is discard that. We don't need that anymore. Should have that bunch of things come. I would like that it's kind of like a live feed. What do you guys think? Do you guys like this kind of live feed of all commits that are happening? It's kind of, you can see me like actively developing, which is pretty cool. Hey Cray, when did I learn programming? I learned programming like, I started programming when I was like 15. I mean, like, obviously at that age you kind of, you know, learn by yourself. I don't know, I don't like, sometimes it's not bad to, you know, be self-taught. There is probably things I do in code that are bad. There's probably things in code that, I don't know, you know, I don't know. I've been doing it for a while. You learn a lot after like 5 years of programming. I like, one thing like I distinctly remember when I was programming is like first learning about like array lists. Like that was like such a game changer for me when I first learned about array lists, because I'm like, this is a thing I've needed since forever. I don't know, because like I was learning by myself. I didn't know where to look, like what to do and that type of stuff, and I discovered array lists. I'm like, damn, those are useful. Those are useful. And now here I am developing a whole flippin' API for you guys. Why am I doing this? Because I like to. I like developing the API. And if you don't agree with me, you're a pig. I don't know. I don't know what to say. I don't know. Mine was Java. What? Ugh. Alrighty. So what we're gonna do is, okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go to files here. What the flip? I can do that. Alright, hold up. I just want to copy this, because I'm doing something soon which is going to be utilizing that. Now, I don't even know if this works. I honestly, I don't even know if this is going to work. It's basically a way to get a pixel. It's basically a way to get a pixel on the screen. So like you draw to OpenGL, and then let's say you draw a color on the screen. I can then, you know, you can click and then get what that color of that pixel is. So I'm hoping I've set it up here right. So using GL read pixels, we're gonna buffer. Now it's only one pixel, so I've only allocated 1 capacity is going to be 1. I think that's what you do. I mean, it's an empty buffer, and then read pixels, and then it's only a 1 by 1, so that should only return 1 pixel. We want the RGB. We're going to make it an unsigned int. I don't think it even matters if it's an int or an unsigned int in Java, because Java integers are both signed integers. And then we pass it the buffer instance, and then we can go buffer.get the first index, which is going to be the color of the pixel. So I'm hoping that's how you do it. We'll figure it out. Because I'm gonna be doing something cool with this. You'll see. I'll be doing something cool with this. So I'm gonna copy that. I want to save that code snippet for later on. Let me just new file. Alright, Gucci. We're Gucci. So discard. Let's go to files. Let's go update from master. Probably update from, oh no, it's updated from the core already. Oh no, it's not. No, whoopsie. Go to files, view branch, core, update from core. Woo! Sync that up. And watch a gigantic list of things come here. It just like pushes all of it, just shows every single commit added. Ready? 81 new commits. 81 new commits. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Who would have thought? Be gone, thought. My favorite quote 2017. Be gone, thought. Can I made an app that runs on startup in Cray OS? I never thought about startup stuff. I don't know. Advertisement apps, yeah! You just want to make a malware. Would be cool if apps could run while the GUI is not open. Unfortunately, it's too difficult. I'll tell you right now, it's way too difficult because we're dealing with the client server type thing. I mean, it's possible, but we'll see. It's difficult. I'll tell you that right now. The code has to be run on the server, so that's the problem. Alright, so we've implemented the new icon system. Let's just make sure this is all running well. So let's just run the game real quickly. I mean, there's no errors, but I just want to make sure that it's all working properly in the actual thing here. Add web browsers and add a custom player web pages with a website creator. What I would think would be cool is that you'd be able to create like a web server block, like an actual blocking game, which is a web server, and it looks like a server kind of rack type thing that you could actually like write applications or write like kind of web file applications and save them as a write web kind of like, okay, write some code which then saves as a file, right? Then you get like your USB or something, transfer the file onto the USB, go to the web server block, plug it in, and then load that USB onto the server, and then people can actually go on to any computer, right? They can go into any computer and they'll be able to like find that website. I think that'd be cool. It's the future. It's the future of the device API. Okay, so what I want to do here is I want to change all these to use the new icon system. We might not like it, we may revert it, but I just want to see what it looks like with all the brand new icons, and maybe we'll get you guys feedback as well with this, because right now it's using a custom asset. But instead we can do something like, now we can do icon dot arrow left. So that's for that. I don't get it. Sometimes things just disappear. Imports just disappear. I really don't know what's going on. New folder. So here, instead of that, we do icon.new folder. This would be icon rename. It's gonna give like a whole different look to this as well, so be prepared. Copy. Cut. It might be good. Whoops, it's clipboard. Delete. Trash. This is one that I kind of want to fix up. I wasn't happy with it. Is that everything? Alright, that seems to be everything. So we're going to go ahead now and yeah, check this out. Check this out, see if it's any good. We're gonna restart the game. You could also SSH into the server using terminal, that would be even cooler. That's not a bad idea. Alright, here we go guys. Here we go guys. This is going to be weird. It's going to be like a whole new look and feel to the file browser application. Now before we open this up, you guys are going to do one thing. You're going to make sure you've snapped that like button right in half. So you go down there, hit that like button. And then once you've done that, post a cheese emoji in the chat. And then we're going to open this up. Until I see this cheese emoji, we're not going to open it up. So I'm going to wait here for a second. Wait for those cheese emojis to come through. Then we're going to open this up. I'm just going to take a quick drink because I need to rehydrate. I just sculled that. That was crazy. Ugh. Alright. We Gucci. Alright, it's going to be interesting. I'm still waiting for those. We got a bit of a delay here. I'm not going to lie. We got a bit of a delay here, but it looks like cheese emojis are running through now. So, oh god, it's coming. They're coming. The storm of cheese emojis is coming. Someone did a poop emoji that is not allowed. Some of these like it's moldy cheese. All right, it's moldy cheese. Cray is cray cray. My keyboard doesn't support cheese. Damn it! The cheese is the best emoji though. The cheese is the best emoji though. It's funny how when I do that, we just have like new names popping up that are like watching in the background and don't actually chat. Who here is just in the background just watching, they don't actually chat? Because I'm just seeing all these names popping up of like people that aren't talking, pretty much. And as well, if you guys want to get a shout out in this live stream, go to my Twitter, retweet the latest tweet that says retweet for a shout out. Follow me as well while you're there. And then I'll be shouting your guys' names out. So again, link in the description below. But let's go ahead, let's open this up now. Boom. Whoa. Holy. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? So this is what it looks like now. So again, still like, you know, very similar. I do want to change around that. I don't like that. I think that looks crap. But you know, this is kind of the new look of it. I do want to change around that as well. You can't even see it. You can't even see it. That's a bit of a problem if you ask me. It's a bit of a problem. Let's go ahead and let's just copy that so we can bring that back up. But it gives like a whole new look and feel. What I'm going to do as well is probably change around these icons too to be that color. I don't know, what do you guys think? Does it look good, or do we stick with the blue? Do we stick with the blue, or do we have these kind of more colorful looking icons instead? Because either way, they're cool. Much better than before. Ooh la la, somebody said. Love the reaction. Ooh la la. Yeah, just like this one I want to fix up, and that one I fix up. These are the only two that just don't fit in at the moment. So we're going to fix that up so they actually fit in properly. I might also change these icons, these arrows one, just to plain white to match up with these chevron arrows as well. Because I think the arrows just should be plain white, not a special color. Because they're probably going to be used quite a lot in applications. But we're going to change this color of that around as well. So let's do that now, real quickly. We'll do change the color of the textures, GUI, file browser. Jump to external editor. Jump to external editor. Hopefully this opens up both of them. Hopefully Photoshop, you support this. Please support. Yes, it works. Alright, we're just going to go ahead and just copy that just for reference. Boom. So it's going to be, again, a whole new feel. So get ready for this. Alright guys, get ready for this. Oh wow. Oh, oopsie, it's actually different. Oopsie, hold up. Alright, fill that in. We almost Gucci, we almost Gucci. And then the files. What's the shortcut for this? G. Gee, I never would have guessed that. What's the shortcut for paint bucket? Gee, I never would have thought that. Whoops. Oh, whoops. Alright, there we go. Didn't plan this well. That's gonna be that, I reckon. Alright, there we go. And let's just go ahead and delete these two layers here. Save. Do that. Refresh the textures here. Change button arrow to use the icon arrows. That's already done. I've already done that. As you can see, it's not rendering correctly, but you know. Okay, I think we need to reload the actual game here. Don't know why it didn't work. I love this folder icon. I love you. Jokes. Rejected. Rejected. Oh, damn. That's pretty fresh. That's pretty fresh. What do you guys think? I think we need to change around these background colors. But that'll be easy. Because blue doesn't match it now. Blue doesn't match it now. Doesn't match it. Doesn't ratchet. Doesn't ratchet now. But it looks fresh. Looks fresh. I like, somebody said. I like. Some person's like, I like the clock down the bottom. I like this icon. What are we talking about? Change the app icon of the file browser. Oh yeah, that would be a good idea. Hold tight, bet me close the line. Don't know lyrics. Paint the sky, all because of you. There we go. It's like one of my favorite songs, I'm not gonna lie. Do you guys like this song? I will never do that again. Yep. Sounds like got the dad police here. Got the dad police here. That is 5 counts of 5 counts of breaking the law. I'm gonna have to arrest you, sentence you for life. Did the clock synchronize with the time on your real PC? No, it synchronizes with the time in Minecraft. I mean, right now I've got time stopped, basically. Time is turned, like, I've turned off the do game tick or do daylight cycle. Suggestion to fix the off-app GUIs, add a server worker class that developers can add code to. Yeah, that's what I was trying to think. So they can add code to the server side of the laptop and make it like a second thread of an app. Yeah, that's possible to do. The only thing is, like, then basically you've got to implement a system so they can interact with that from the actual application. Because maybe you want to use that. Let's say, just for an example, let's say you're creating like a cookie clicker application, and then you you want to be able to run that cookie clicker and generate points while you're not using the computer, kind of like AFK. Let's reload the game here. Speak French, please. I don't know French. Bonjour. My name Crayfish. I come in peace. There was no French at all except for bonjour. I think I know what I love you is. I love you is like je m'appelle. No, that's not je m'appelle. That means my name is. I want to learn German. Anybody speak German? Speak Greek, please. I don't even know any Greek. Hey, it's looking pretty fresh. Looking pretty fresh. We're also going to change around real quickly. Change around all these, might even do. There we go. I didn't do shading on these, but maybe shading's not important on those ones. Like, it doesn't have like a light source like these ones do, and this type of stuff, because like my light source is always kind of like from the top left. But you know, it might be fine. Might be fine, they said. This live stream is actually going to end off in 20 minutes because I gotta have a shower. I'm gonna try. Oh no, I'm gonna. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm gonna edit that video. I gotta redo it. Basically, I created like how to set up the basically how to set up the device API again with the new system because it's completely changed since the last tutorial. And now, like, I look at that tutorial and stuff's broken in it now, especially buttons. Buttons got changed around, I think. I'll double check that. Yeah, they did. Alright. They did get changed. Also, please enable apps to interact with Redstone going from the laptop. Maybe. We'll see. Change button arrow to use arrow, not chevron. I think I'm actually going to be removing the button arrow class, because if you actually take a look at it, if you go to component, I mean, if you look at the source code, this is literally it. How pointless is that now? Because it's now just using icons, right? And it's literally like, I got a pointless enum, which is only being used here. It's literally pointless because you could do left top icon and just use the button class. So it's really pointless now, I'll tell you that. It's really pointless now, and you can actually, you know, already set the size of it. So if we go into button here, you can, I mean, you'll probably want to adjust the padding here, set the padding to 3, or no, set the padding to 1 actually. Set the padding to 1, and then you've pretty much got exactly the same thing. So there's that. So button arrow is actually going to get removed. Alright, so that's all Gucci. What's a good color that goes with this? What's a good color that goes with that color? What color is that? Let's figure that out. Complementary color. So we can actually base color hex. Give me that hex. That's the bad one. Oopsie, hold up. We're playing some more different music, hold up. Adjacent colors, add complementary. Ah, it's like purple. Ew. Ew. I think we should have like a lighter version of it, maybe. RGB. Alright, hold up. So this is the background, header background, okay, RGB. Oh wow, look at this. I can just copy this straight in. Boom. Oh, that's the header background, oopsie. Item background. Is that gonna work? Alright, let's see what this looks like. This might look bad, this might look good. We'll see. You guys have to be the judges here. I'm gonna be up in 6 hours. Ugh. My pain. Whoa! Too bright. Can't even read it. Can't even read it, hey. If you guys have any suggestions for colors, do let me know. Do let me know. I don't know what color to do for it. White? I can't do white. I can do white if I change the color of the text. I just don't like changing the color of the text because I don't want a flat color. Red. We can try something here. I do got a color scheme. Hold up. Item background this. Some person's gonna like quickly copy that color code and test it out for themselves to figure out what the color is before I even show it. Oh, well, you can see it over here actually. Ugh. Bum, 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 bum. Yes, blue. It was already blue. If you're wondering why I'm putting my arm up in the air, it's because I need to stretch my arm. It gets sore. Gets uncomfortable. What the? My eyes! My eyes! Ah! My eyes! They hurt! They bleed! Whose eyes is bleeding? My dog died when it looked at that. My dog died, Crayfish. I'm gonna send you the vet bills. My dog died. No. Never do that. What have I done? It's gonna start World War III. Oh god. I better turn this off. I didn't drop the F-bomb. I want material design programs. It's not a bad idea. I'll do material colors. They always have dope colors. There's blood inside the app. I think there's like, hold up. Let's decode. Let's have a look at this. I think that will work. Or does it need like 0x in front of it? Should make it gray. So itchy. And get this thing off in a week. It's gonna be good. There's blood inside the app. My cat ran away when she looks at this color. Some guy's like, you should be sent to jail, Crayfish. That was like so uncalled for. Yeah, it doesn't look right. People are saying grey, which might actually work. Let's have a look. Is there a nice grey? Yeah. I don't know if you're gonna add 0x on it. Rainbow, it changes colors automatically. Alright, I've got a good idea. I mean, that works. I might need to make it use this as the base. And then use a darker version as the selector. Pink. Some persons like, do it as infrared. Do it as infrared color. I like that color. How weird is it? You can't invent another color. I mean, like, there's other colors out there, but we just can't see them. So it's like we can't invent another color. Like, what would a new color even look like? How funny is that, just to like boggle your mind? We can't invent another color, because what would it look like? You'd be like, oh yeah, it looks like red, but then it's red. Like, doesn't that just confuse you that you can't, just like colors look different? That's not bad. I mean, should it be darker? Because I feel like it's very hard to like actually see that. Very hard to see that selected thing, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. What do you guys think? Because I can go one darker than it. Make something in settings to change to colors people want. Yeah, that might be a thing as well. We'll see. Because I do want to implement like a color scheme system. So like there's a system-wide color scheme and people could customize it. I think that would be a good idea. And then maybe as well, let's say we have like a thing in, I mean, it'd probably be settings or something like that to change the colors around. There'll be a default color scheme that you'll be able to reset to just in case. But you'll be able to save color schemes as a file, transfer them to maybe a friend or something like that. Try out this color scheme, bro. And you'll be able to transform it, and then they open it and it just changes everything to very rainbow colors. Everything just looks really bad. It's possible. Yeah, that looks better when it's a little bit darker. Plus you can still read that text, which is really good. Let's just go ahead and delete a bunch here. Let's create a new folder with a bigger name. My folder. Damn, I can't do quotations. Math homework. I don't think I can do that. No! Hold up. Yeah, math homework, guys. So my math homework folder. That's where I keep all my maths homework. Break that beat back. Now what color should this here at the top be? What color should this be at the top here? First suggestions, get it. Multiple select? Nah, I'm not adding support for multiple select at this current point in time. What color should it be? Maybe a brown. Might look cool. Maybe it won't. We'll see. And that blue still works as a protected icon. The only problem is now the background doesn't work. I just realized that. The background doesn't work now. Actually, maybe put that there. What about a theme engine? Yeah, as we just said, it's basically a color scheme system. Have you ever designing website in CSS? Yeah, I've done it before. I like website development. I think it's fun. It's kind of like a good way to start off before you actually learn kind of object-oriented programming. Is like, I mean, HTML and CSS, not really programming, but still useful to learn. It's kind of like gives you like a HTML in a way. It's not like code, but it's like you're still writing like you're writing to a syntax. Like, you know, that gives you a good understanding of like when you're programming, you gotta write the correct syntax for it to work. Same as HTML, even though it's like it's a syntax that doesn't care about if you write it wrong. You still gotta write it correctly for it to work properly, but you can miss like, you know, end tags and it will still work. But then maybe certain schema you follow as well though requires end tags. I don't know about that. What do you guys think? It's kind of like a reddish brown. I don't know, it depends what you guys think. Do you guys like that? Or should we have a different color? Light blue, top is okay. We are running overtime right now and we do need to... There are 16,700,216 different colors on the RGB scale. Yeah, there is. There's infinite colors, technically. Make it white like Windows. My eyes. What are you talking about? This one ain't bad. Aero theme. I mean, possible. Hold up. Aero theme. Oh no, hold up. Ready, aero theme. What do you prefer, Sublime Text or Notepad++? Sublime. But then Sublime's, yeah, no, Sublime's good. But then I started to use Atom Editor. Because I think Atom Editor has help, because they're turning into more of like an IDE. It has like tooltips, or no, like, I don't know what it's called. I forgot what it's called. Whatever this thing is. Where you can bring up like help. Like that. Code completion. Sorry, it's called code completion. I thought I fixed these. Oh, whoopsie. Wait, what? Oh no, I did the wrong thing. Whoops. Dang it. Gonna restart. My leg! Someone's like, my leg broke because I looked at that color. I think it should be the same grey background, but with the divider line separating it. Shut up! As far as I can see. I can't see though. I'm blind. I'm legally blind. Make it orange. Wait, what did I do? Technically it's aero theme now. And just to prove it. See, you can see the actual stuff behind. It's just not, it's not that transparent. I want it to be a color though. Cray CC 2017 edition. I want it to be a color though. I want a color. Cray Explorer. It actually looks good. People are like, it's not even a color, but it's hurting my eyes. What if we do it? What if we make the color like this? Ready? Hear me out. Hold on, I gotta find the right one. Alright, ready? Check out the Wikipedia list of imaginary colors. But if you guys are enjoying this live stream right now, and if you haven't already, go ahead, snap that like button right in half. We're going to be ending up the stream real soon, so if you haven't already, make sure you go retweet over on Twitter to get those shoutouts as well, because if you don't do it in time, you're not going to be there in time, so do it now while you got the chance. Alright, boom. That wasn't the same color. That wasn't the same color. But what do you guys think of that? That doesn't look too bad. Oh, it doesn't look too bad if you ask me. What do you guys think? It's like a dark color. We might make it like a little tad lighter so you can see the shadow on the text. No. No. Never. My eyes. You guys don't like me. Five, 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 five. Yeah, it's great. Cray Edge browser. Pfft. What am I? A Microsoft sheep? Give me a rating out of 10, guys. Give me a rating out of 10. I think that looks pretty good. That looks pretty clean. Looks pretty clean if you ask me. Looks pretty clean if you ask me. Rating out of 10. Three out of 11. Too dark. Too dark, people are saying. Maybe we'll go for... 7.5. Let's try this one, maybe. This might work a little bit better. 8.5 out of 10. 0. You guys are mean. You guys are mean. Why are you guys gonna be mean? I did it one shade darker than the highlight color. I don't want it to be exactly the same. One shade darker than the highlight color, this one. Or what we're testing out right now. 9.4 out of 10. That's one shade darker than the highlight color. That looks good. It's not as dark as what we saw before. It might be hard to notice it on stream, but it's not as dark as what it was before. It's one shade darker than the highlight color. By one shade, I mean I'm following the material colors, and it is 700 on the grays. Perfect, someone did with this. Perfect. You don't have to restart the game each time? Yeah, I do. It's a public static final. doesn't support that type of code changes. -10 out of -10. Oh god, 8.9. Yeah, actual, I don't know. We didn't get many ratings, guys. We didn't get many ratings here. We didn't get many ratings. We needed you guys to rate it out of 10. You needed to rate it out of 10. I'm sad. You guys should be rating it out of 10. Cray Station 4 Pro. Just gonna screenshot this. Whoops. Screenshot. Infinite out of 10, 4 out of 11, 101 out of 0, Cray Theft Auto 5. You guys are strange. But there we go, guys. That looks pretty cool. Oh, that's a good rename icon idea. That's not bad. Let's just save that. Thank you. Infinite out of infinite. Oh my god. That's quite a lot. Did he just use light shot to screenshot? Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I use. It's a good program. If you don't have that, then what are you doing with your life? Can you guys actually see that? Or is that just... Hold up. Yeah, no, I can't even see if you actually guys... I can't even see if you guys see that because it freezes my screen. Crayfish switch. But that's going to end off this live stream today. We're going to go ahead and do Twitter shoutouts. I'm going over to Twitter right now. We've got 18 retweets. And thank you to these people. King Yoshi, Ant Kobe, Laka, a Cray Reed, Hi Pixely, Will M380, Mirek Joseph X, D-65, Blow Benz, Mohamed 62611, Guy Twig, Red Onion 1021, Gaming with PJ, Mitchell Dorwood, Ostin TV, Just Tim, Pablowski, Spooky Plays, Little Ivy Gaming, and Zorum. Yeah, thank you guys for the retweets over there on Twitter, and hopefully you guys have enjoyed the stream today. If you did, go ahead and snap that like button right in half. And yeah, I will see you guys Monday, because if you don't know, I'm going to Melbourne this weekend, so I'm not going to be able to live stream this weekend, but I did release this brand new update on the device API, so you can start playing around with it. This is kind of just a make-up for not live streaming this weekend, so you can download this, start implementing your own icons into your applications, and yeah. But that's it, guys. I will see everybody Monday. follow me on Twitter and stuff for updates when I'm at PAX, and you'll get pictures and Snapchats and all that type of stuff. Links in the description below. I'll see you guys later. Bye.